Okay. What's going on, everybody? Just shooting an update video. It is 2:49 in the morning on April 2nd, 2021. I just wanted to give a shout out to Kirsty and say thank you for leaving your comment and asking me how I am. I'm actually doing good. I've just been so bored lately, due to lack of work, and the fact that I am running out of patience when it comes to needing to move. The moratorium over here in New Jersey, it is ridiculous. Just the amount of bullcrap the state forgives when it comes to bad tenants and even squatters is through the roof, type of ridiculous. Excuse me, I am smoking. Anyway, yeah. So I've already had frustrations with that for like the past excuse me, 5 years before the pandemic started. But it's even worse now because I'm actually trying to move into this place, and oh boy. Yeah. Like, the contract is already done up, signed, everything, except I cannot move in because the landowner has squatters sitting in the unit that I'm looking to rent, and that's an issue. Quite a common issue here in New Jersey. Not just North New Jersey, but South as well. Even though in a very petty way, like, people here argue that North Jersey and South Jersey should be separate states. Not really. We have the same stuff going on, same issues, because we are a whole state. That's why. But yeah, it's not easy waiting. Not sure if you can see this, if I could do this without spilling stuff. I have some yummies right here. I got myself a new cappuccino maker, and I ended up doing up a latte. And it actually more like a macchiato, because like it's tall glass and I really don't need that much caffeine, so it's more like a macchiato. I have no freaking idea what I did, but I did it. Here it is. Yeah, at 2:51 a.m. What the hell's wrong with me? That's okay. It happens. I've been up. Hold on. Delicious. An auspicious honey. So I'm going to bring you over here, all of you who are watching, if I can. Aha! There they are. I've got my crates right here. Okay. I have been doing quite a lot. I already had my shopping done long before the pandemic began, only because before late 2019, I was already planning on moving. But it did not exactly go through that way, only because the pandemic began. You know, like, what are you going to do? You can't control that. We're trying to. We're doing our best to flatten the curve, as they say, but you got irresponsible people out here that just don't give a crap. But yeah, here I am with my crates. I've been collecting crates every single week so that I can pack more. It's a lot more durable than using boxes. That's a definite. And you can actually repurpose them. Excuse me. Whether or not you're into doing epoxy jobs, I've been looking that up on Facebook, by the way. I know, Kirsty, you're not on Facebook anymore, which kind of sucks because I really miss talking to you. But I've been seeing a lot of really cool videos on that. I even found some videos here on YouTube on how to do epoxy jobs and type of epoxies that you work with different projects, the type of tools that you need, that sort of thing. So I'm thinking either A, I'm going to get into doing epoxy jobs and like make that a thing, or B, I'm just going to give the crates away. I have no freaking idea. because there are a number of ways that you can actually make crates into furniture, but you don't want it to look all ghetto and shit. But it's like I want to upcycle, repurpose, etc., but I don't want it to look like total crap. What are you gonna do? Hey, Lord and Lady. People used to look down on that. Maybe some still do. Like, oh, you're all nothing but a bunch of garbage pickers. The truth is that if something is good, something's good. It could always be refurbished, whether it's through an epoxy job or another type of refurbishing. I'm not sure what the hell to call it, but yeah, leave it at that. Anywho, I'm running out of patience. So because I am not working as much and I'm waiting to move, I'm antsy. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. On that last video, I was bummed. I totally was. Blitzed beyond belief. But I have fun making that video because the topic that I was talking on is the truth. Not every single independent woman is traumatized or will be traumatized. A lot of us actually have a lot on our plates that we deal with on a regular basis, as we generically say. But I actually described it in that last video, and I think that does need to be heard a lot more often. Yeah, it does. Excuse me. Coffee. Macchiato. I don't know if it's like a over-milked latte or macchiato. I have no freaking idea. I don't know how to make them. I know how to make a latte, yeah, but not a macchiato. I've never done that. So it's like, it's probably crap, but I like it. Yeah. So I've just been sitting here impatient, bored, frustrated. Mostly frustrated because I need things to move forward as soon as possible. And they only can when people start being more responsible. I've lost a few people to COVID. I also, excuse me. I also know a few people who had it and overcame it and are still overcoming it. 2 Latino women, in fact, are still overcoming it that I know. There's one Latina woman who overcame it completely, as far as I know. She's very private about her life. She doesn't share too much, so I have no idea unless we get in contact. But yeah, it seems like Latinx people really suffer greatly from it. Also, Afro people tend to suffer greatly from it. The Caucasian people and others, Caucasians, Asians, Easterns. I'm mixed descent. I'm between Euro and Eastern, like Euro and Arabic. If I ever were to catch it, I would suffer much less, I'm thinking, because of my DNA. But it's also the way that people are treated in hospitals when they get there and if they leave. And that's one thing that needs to be fixed in healthcare. Yeah, I know, it's another issue, but it's on my mind. That needs to be fixed about the medical field and hospitals all across the globe. It does not matter, what descent you are. If you're mixed, if you're like 1, 2, whatever, it doesn't matter if, it just should never matter. You're human. Yes, it should be examined so that treatments can be assessed to keep a person alive, not just to resuscitate them and keep them brain dead or body dead, but to keep them alive. And I think that should be talked about a lot more. It seems like certain groups are not treated fairly when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to being in a hospital, and most never leave the hospital, which is a damn shame, and that needs to be changed. Wow, I so switched topics, but it's worth it. I did. Yeah. Nonetheless, though, I've been very impatient about a lot of things. Social justice is not just something that you protest about or supposedly cry about. There are reasons to cry. Because people are dying, and they should not be. And I think that needs to be examined much more closely. Whew, boy, did I feel that. That was heavy. Right there on my chest, I felt that. Yeah. So, I wanted to thank you, Kirsty, for checking in on me. I've just been very impatient and bored. I've also been catching up on, allergies, current events. It's kind of hard. I wish I could just talk to you one-on-one. That'd be really awesome. I miss you. You're a good person. Love you. Hope you're staying well and healthy. I know I am. I actually took the COVID test and the antibody test. Both came up negative. I never caught it to begin with, thank gods. Mostly because I stayed home on lockdown, which compromises my allergies and my immune system. And that sucks. The only way that can get better, it'll never be cured as far as I know, but the best way to treat it is to actually get outside and to face the elements that harm you and become immune to them by fighting. And that's my European side. So apparently, without getting outside, I get sicker. If I stay inside, I'd eventually die. And I'm worried about that, having to constantly be on lockdown. And when I think about everybody being, I almost want to cry. When I think about people being irresponsible, not wearing masks, not getting their flu shot, not getting vaccinated, I automatically think, well, shit, I gotta stay in longer, which would subsequently mean that I have to go to a hospital, which may be even more subsequent, let's hope not. And yeah, that does upset me. Because that's my life on the line, too. Wow. Excuse me. Heck yeah. I got some Irish whiskey in it. I don't give a... Did I just... Oh, I revealed that. I know I'm such a bad person. Anyway. I'm waiting patiently while... waiting for my turn. It's like I'm waiting while I'm waiting. And that's frustrating. I'm waiting to work again. I'm waiting to move. And I'm also waiting for the ability to build my immune system back up so that I can fight the good fight when it comes to social justice. It is necessary. Because without that, people will continue to die, pandemic or not. And Kirsty, this isn't just a message to you. This is to everybody watching. Also, thank you for watching. Heck yeah, I will go there because it is an issue. Breathe. I'm always telling myself that. Yes, I'm doing good, but I'm impatient. Love you all. Blessed be.